Good evening, everyone. All right. This is a code enforcement and hearing for the City of North Miami. Today is April 4th, 2018, and I am Beatrice Kezo, Special Magistrate for the City of North Miami. The purpose of this hearing is to determine if a code violation exists at your property, as observed and cited by a code enforcement officer of this city. If the city is not able to prove its case, then I will dismiss the case and you may leave. These proceedings are being recorded, therefore, all persons who are speaking should do so one at a time to ensure that all testimony is clearly audible on the recording device. If English is not your primary language, then please inform me when I call your case. We have a translator who will assist you during the proceedings. When your case is called, the property owner, agent for the property owner, and any witness that you may have should come forward to the podium on the left side of the room. When asked, please speak directly into the microphone and say aloud your name, your business or mailing address, and your relationship to the property. If you are not the property owner or an attorney representing the property owner, then you must present a notarized power of attorney affidavit in order for your testimony to be taken on behalf of the property owner. For new cases, you will be asked for the record if you are aware of and understand the violation that is being heard today. And do you understand what is required to resolve the violation? Please answer accordingly. The city will present its case first, and then the property owner and or violator will be given an opportunity to testify on their own behalf, to bring forward witnesses to testify, to present evidence and photographs, and to cross-examine the city's witnesses. Following the case presentation, I will issue a finding of fact on the case. If I find that a violation of city codes exists at your property, then depending on the case type, I will set an abatement date for the violation to be resolved. Or, for repeat violations, I will impose a daily fine amount. For new, non-repeat cases, my order will include an abatement date by which you must resolve the violation, and a daily fine amount that I may impose at a future hearing date should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date. If I find sufficient cause to postpone enforcement action at this time, I will table this case proceeding to another hearing date in the future. If you do not agree with my finding of fact and or ruling, then the property owner may appeal the administrative order on the case to the circuit court. An appeal must be filed within 30 days of the date of the execution of the administrative order to be appealed. In accordance with Florida statutes, if a person decides to appeal any decision made by the special magistrate with respect to any matter considered at these proceedings, then the person will need a verbatim record of the proceeding. This record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. The cost of obtaining the verbatim record shall be the sole responsibility of the appellant. And it is recommended that persons who plan to appeal their case should provide their own court reporter at this proceedings. Pursuant to city codes, if the City of North Miami prevails in prosecuting a case before the special magistrate, the city shall be entitled to recover all costs incurred in prosecuting the case. The current cost assessment amount is $100 per case. Once the city records an order that imposes a fine and authorizes a lien against the property, then the city will charge additional administrative fees to record and release the lien. If you are present and will be given testimony on a case, please rise and raise your right hand so the officer could administer the oath.
You're going to be speaking on a case. Please stand up so you can be sworn in. You're going to be speaking on a case. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. So repeat. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in these proceedings will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You so say, I do. I do. Everyone, please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag solemnly swear or affirm that the translations which you are about to give in these proceedings will be accurate and correct to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability?
All right, please announce for the record if there are any additions, corrections, and/or deletions to the hearing agenda.
Good evening. The corrections are as followed. Item number 1, CERCV 2018-002, Andrew K. Pucci, complied. Item number 3, CEPFY 2018-0066, Aquiles Sandra Acosta, complied. Item number 6, CEJNK 2017-00094, Denise McComb, complied. Item number 6 and 8, CEJNK 2017-0094. Oh, sorry. Item number 8, CEFAW 2018-009, Jersil, complied. Item number 9, CEGMP 2018-0019, Digna Sylvia Torres, complied. Item number 10, CEPFY 2018-0026, DJ Imps Edmund, complied. Item number 14, CEPFY 2018-0024, Gordon, complied. Item number 18, CEPFY 2018-0068, Henry Gaspard, complied. Item number 19, CEIVY 2018-0075, Jax Murias, complied. Item number 20, CERCV 2018-00011, Jenny Olivia, postponed. Item number 26, CEIVY 2018-0012, George Gutierrez, complied. Item number 29, CEFAW 2018-00029, Jose Alvarez, complied. Item number 30, CEPFY 2018-00062, Joseph Ives, complied. Item number 32, CEGMP 2018-0009, Jude St. Hilaire, complied. Item number 34, CEPFY 2018-00103, Kina Investments, complied. Item number 35, CEBPR 2017-00045, Cleveland, complied. Item number 37, CEODS 2018-0028, Linda Carter, complied. Item number 39, CEIVY 2018-00010, Louis Charles, complied. Item number 40, CEPFY 2018-00087, Louisville Josin, complied. Item number 43 and 44, CEIVY 2018-00063, and CEJNK 2018-00028, Maria Florencia, complied. Item number 46, CEZPU 2017-00052, Marie Edward, complied. Item number 48, CEFAW 2018-00037, Mario Alfonso, complied. Item number 50, CERCV 2018-0010, Martha Carrero, complied. Item number 53, CESTR 2018-0002, Mercedes Augusto, complied. Item number 54, CERCV 2017-00123, Michael Hill, complied. Item number 56, CEGMP 2018-00010, Melodies Santana, complied. Item number 57, CEPFY 2018-00067, Missoul Wesley, complied. Item number 58 and 59, CEJNK 2018-00022 and CEJNK 2018-0034, Najeline Isidore, complied. Item number 61, CEFAW 2018-0001, Norris Dorval, complied. Item number 65, CEGMP 2018-0023, Pierre Sony Mesidor, complied. Item number 66, CEEXP 2018-0002, Residor, complied. Item number 67, CEPFY 2018-00044, Richler Flambert, complied. Item number 68, CEFAW 2018-00031, Robert Moschel, complied. Item number 69, CEFAW 2018-00034, Rody Richard, complied. Item number 70, CEPFY 2018-00040, Rudolph Bissent, complied. Item number 71, CEGMP 2018-00020, Rose Francois Paul, postponed. Item number 72, CERCV 2018-0008, Samson Celion, complied. Item number 73, CEFAW 2018-00039, Xavier O'Sealing, complied. Item number 85, CEJNK 2018-00027, Wilson Valdez, complied. And item number 88, CERCV 2018-0006, Yafri Gonzalez, complied. And to begin with our first case, it will be item number 2, Officer Dessalines, customer Antoinette Seviers. Case number CEGMP 2018-0003. Antoinette,
Come to the front, ma'am. Come to the podium. Podium. All right, ma'am. Please state your full name and relationship to the property.
No,
Antoinette Service.
Antoinette Serviers qui sont you know Kayla.
Kan fete di
No,
mette
Kayla,
da.
no, Kayla. Qui sont ici pour Kayla.
Yeah.
I'm the owner.
All right, ma'am. Okay. Wait for the city to present her case, okay?
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Sophia Desolin. This violation was issued on January 8, 2018 for the property that need to be pressure wash and paint the entire property and the facial board as well. However, nothing has been done. A notice to appear was mailed out as certified on the 22nd of March 2018, and I also posted on the property on March 27, 2018. As of today, the violation is still exists. Nothing has been done.
Can you please show her? Do you have any photographs
I
of
do
her?
have photos.
Please pass them forward. Show them to the client.
Okay. Panin na. Moto na lang moto. I painted.
Ma'am, is this your house?
C'est Cairo? Yes.
Do you understand the violation?
Comprendre que ça a été reproché, que violation de? Yes.
Okay.
She just said to me she painted, the paint was finished today. I could go back for inspection tomorrow to see, maybe could be scheduled for next month.
Yeah. They completed the job, it was washed on a Saturday.
Okay. So, all right, you want to table it
We
so
could
that
do
you
that.
can go back and see if it's All right, and if she's in compliance, then you can take it off calendar, okay? All right, ma'am.
Okay.
We're going to reset it so that she can go and, I'm not done. I was still explaining.
Just trying to get out of here.
All right.
Blame her.
So she is the code enforcement officer. Is going to come by your house tomorrow just to make sure that the job is done and is done properly. Okay? If not, then I will see you back here in 30 days. I will see you back here on May 2nd. But if the job is done and it's done well, then she'll take it off calendar and you won't have to come back here. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Bon après-midi.
Item number 4, Officer Ernst Baptiste, customer Bernardo Augustin. Case number CEZPU 2017-00050.
What's the item number?
4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were in compliance. Huh?
Mm-mm. Not
Item number 4?
No. Not number 4. Number 3 is.
Oh, okay. Actually, I still have it. I don't know why I thought it was. All right, please state your full name and relationship to the property.
I didn't know. No. Bernata Augustine. Just under your name?
All right.
Renato Augustine.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Ma'am.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open. I was called for a dispute, and when the police went there, they called me and showing that the property was split and it was like 3 apartments. And I took picture then.
Okay.
Sir, is this your property depicted here in the photographs?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand the violation?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So basically, you have converted this single-family home into a multi-family.
No.
Okay. Identify yourself, because your son, who is the owner of the property, says yes, and you said no.
My name is Mario Augustin. The house is, the property is in my son's name.
Okay.
The house has 4 rooms and a half. It has a studio as well. I have a car garage. I pulled a permit. I completed everything. I passed the inspection. And then I lived there. There was a 65-year-old man, and he said he needed a room to stay at. I gave him the room, and then he brought 3 families to live there. I say you could not bring the 4 family members there. It was a car, a tagless car, a car with no insurance. And every night he would be smoking in front of the house. I told him, to give me back my property, the room. He said he was going to call the police. I mean, to
You
call
for
the
case?
city,
You here
so
for
that I
case?
could lose the house. I
I
have I had a small chair where people for people to rest on. He grabbed a knife and slashed it. I had an uncle living in the house. There was a refrigerator in the house. He said that my uncle ate his food. My
Okay,
uncle
this
said
is a long story. Let me
Yeah,
cut
you-
you.
you-
Let me
you
cut.
go
Let me
on.
cut you off. Okay.
don't have it, I'm back in violation now,
There is no
All right. Let me
violation.
ask the question to the officer. Maybe you're not clear. Is the property divided into subsections?
Correct.
Have they closed out, sealed doors and
Complete. There's 3 rooms that that are being rented as efficiency.
Okay.
3 of them. They have their own bathroom. They are completely separated. They have their own bathroom and their own small fridge. And there's a fridge in the back in the patio. That's the fridge that was causing the old trouble. That guy she's talking about. When the police went there, they weren't able to go into his room. He's renting one of them. That means there's 3. I was only able to take picture of 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them are separated completely from the rest of the house.
Okay. So, ma'am, you have divided the single family home into a multi-family house.
There's one family there. There is no separation. It's only one. There was a huge, large kitchen in there. Everything is complete. That's the way I bought the house.
Et puis, il prend permis pour ranger des...
I pulled a permit to build that bathroom.
You pulled a permit to build a second. How many bathrooms were on the property when you bought it?
4 bathrooms and a half.
And then you pull a permit to add a 5th bathroom? I'm confused.
I pulled a permit to build one toilet there because I enclosed the garage.
Okay, so you pulled a permit, you completely enclosed the garage, and you added a bathroom. And you telling us that you pulled a permit for that and you passed inspection. All right. Do you have any information on what she's telling me here?
I don't have information on when she pulled the permit to convert the garage, but she has the conversion for the garage, but in front of the garage there is another efficiency that she has facing that part, and it's completely separated from the house.
Which you observed yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
I went there, and there were 2 guys that were living there that has the issue with the guy that was smoking.
Mm-hmm.
One of them left because I told him this is what's gonna happen, because efficiency is not allowed in North Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I have no efficiency. That's the room.
A room that's completely separated from the rest of the house? Is that what you're telling me?
Non, il y a une porte qui est connectée avec tout.
Separated. There is a connecting a door that connects them. There are 3 doors. There's one that opens out into the patio. In the same house. Yeah, you can walk through the entire house.
Actually, the main house, I wasn't able to get access to it. The main house, that was not the place that the violation took place. The main house is on the other side, and all the thing we're talking about is way in the back, in the rear of the property.
Okay, so from the photographs that you have
That's
provided,
2 rooms that I
okay,
took
I
picture from.
probably need you to point out to the property owner as well as probably me show us what we're talking about, because she's basically telling me she's completely oblivious to what we're talking about.
This one is the garage.
Which was converted into a,
This one.
that's the one she said that she pulled a permit to convert into a room?
Those are completely separated from the house. Completely.
Li gen permis pou, li fè permis pou fè, epi li mette plan pou gen toilet yo.
I have one studio, 4 rooms, 4 rooms, 1 studio, and 1 car.
How do you have a studio in a single house?
Yes, a denye point lan,
Okay, there are too many people talking. We need to be able to make sure that everything that we're saying is registered. So, yes, he's gonna come up and show me something.
Right here, what you're looking at, this is the garage that was converted.
Okay, and she's
And-
saying that she pulled a permit for this, for the garage, to convert the garage and to add a bathroom.
But not to remove the garage from the rest of the house, because there's no access from this to the rest of the house.
So there's no access, so how is it that she passed inspection? If I were to believe what you're telling me, that you pulled a permit to convert the garage into a room, and you telling me that you passed inspection by the city, but the garage is completely sealed off from the rest of the house, can you access the garage from inside the house, ma'am? It's a simple question.
Yes.
She has to come from the house. She has to come to the back, out to the back on the patio where the fridge is, and to get access to those rooms.
Is that correct, ma'am?
There is a gate, come from the yard and the backyard. You can go through the gate. You can exit from any direction. You can come out through the gate.
There's no door to get access.
You can go from the large kitchen, go into the garage and exit. You can
I'm not
exit-
talking about the gate outside. Listen to the question and then answer accordingly. Are you able to access the rest of the house from inside the garage? So basically, you open a door and you enter into the rest of the house without having to exit out and go through a gate. That's what you're telling me?
This one, yes.
What is this here?
This is the garage that was converted. This is a room. This is one of the rooms.
I know what is this I'm looking at here. How?
This is a wall right here. This is a wall. This is the front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So where
the-
does this lead?
to the back. You have to go here to that door, go into the back. If you want to come out, you have to out from that door. From that door, go into the patio, where there's a fridge outside. That's the only place you can get access to the rest of the house.
Okay. Now, I know that I probably already know the answer to this, but I want you to look into it, because she's telling me that she actually pulled a permit and she passed inspection. And if you are able to pull this information, and if what she's telling me, you cannot verify it, then there's a problem. Okay? All right. Ma'am, what year? What year did you pull a permit to convert the garage?
What year was that?
Ou legal li pan ka.
This is the plan. This is the blueprint here. Okay, for the the city give me the permit for me to install windows.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset this case 30 days so you
Fine.
can have an opportunity to verify what you just testified to today. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to reset this for May 2nd. Ma'am, are you listening? We're resetting this for 30 days. I will see you back here in 30 days. I want to give the officer an opportunity to review the records, to confirm what you just testified to, and then we will reconvene on the May 2nd. Okay? All right. Okay. Have a good evening.
Want to take a look at the blueprint? I have a.
The officer will do that. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Item number 7, Officer Ernst Baptiste, customer Giselle and Ojer Sherry. Case number CEBPR 20180003.
Which item number?
7.
7. Okay. Good evening. Please state your full name and relationship to the property.
Non, comment il est?
Nom le Giselle chez
Giselle Chéri, qui sont dans Kaila, qui s'appelle? Qui sont?
dans Kaila depuis.
Non, non, qui sont ici? C'est
Oh, c'est moi.
propriétaire. The property owner.
All right. They're both the who's
It's
the
my
the
son.
gentleman? Okay. All right. No problem. All right.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement. This is a case that was open for a shed that was built illegally in the rear. Posted the property on the 2nd of April. No, posted the property on the 26th of March. And yes, on the 2nd of April, we inspected and took picture. I spoke to the owner. He explained that he bought the house with the shed, and I explained to him that it's an illegally built shed that he needed. In order for him to keep it, he needed to go to the city and then pull permit. If it's allowed, then he will keep the shed. So far, no permit was pulled, and I took picture.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Sir?
I didn't know.
– 2016. This
This
photograph is from 2016.
No, I took the picture yesterday.
Okay. The year is wrong.
The date stamp on the camera.
The year in your camera. Okay. All right. So do you understand the violation?
Yes, I understand.
All right. You need to pull a permit. Have you tried? Have you applied?
No, I have not done anything yet.
Okay. You said this open when?
This I spoke to him. I opened it on February,
Okay.
and I told him that in order for him to keep it, this is what he will need to do. But he told me he bought the house with that.
Mais où dit comme ça pour t'acheter là comme ça? I bought
When did
the
you
house
when did
with-
you when did he Sir, when did you buy the house?
Qui le? À quel année acheté fait? Mhm.
Ok, 18 septembre
September 18th,
2015.
1995.
Oh wow. He's on it a long time. Okay, so you've owned the property since 1995, and when you bought the property, the shed was back there?
Avec shed là? Yes. And yeah, the shed was there, and the hurricane damaged it. And I rebuilt it. I refixed it. I fixed it. Is that the same shed he saw?
Okay,
And I've been cited for it.
all right. I'm gonna give him time. Why is it not grandfathered in if it's since 1995?
You want full permit? No.
Huh?
This is a construction.
Yeah.
All right, sir, I'm gonna give you time
La botte, hein,
to pull the permit
pour avoir le permis.
and make sure that it's
Pour
done
qu'on
up
s'assure
to
que
up
dans
to
la
code
fête, dans la
since,
loi, il y a un
you know,
code
since you had to
policial
rebuild it after the hurricane?
Is it après hurricane, no, ou te référé? Yes, I was fixing it. It has not been fixed yet. I was in the process of fixing it.
Okay, if you're in the process, then let's make sure it's done correctly, okay? So go ahead and pull a permit so that you're sure that it's done up to code, so that there's no issues later on. And I'm gonna give you some time because you've owned this property a long time and you're telling me that this was already there when you bought it. I'm not gonna enter an adjudication. I'm gonna give him time. Huh?
Till when?
I'll give you 60 days. Okay? June 6th.
Alright, 60 jours.
Try to get it done.
Essayez de régler ça.
All right, sir. Have a good evening. Okay. Oh, sure. Okay.
You're being called now because it's going by the order of the agenda. For real. Item number 12. Officer Edmund Fitzell, but Wayne Clark will be covering for him. Customer George Dottler. Case number CEBCM 2018-0003.
Good evening, sir. Please state your full name for the record.
George Dotzler.
Thank you.
Good evening, Wayne Clark, City of North Miami Code Compliance. On behalf of Officer Edmund Fitzel, in his absence, I'll do my best with this case. The property was posted for tonight's hearing on February 26, 2018. I went out to the property today and took some updated photos before that, March 27th of last week, depicting the current situation with the mooring. He's mooring the boat on the land when it says it's supposed to be moored to. I'm thinking you're familiar with the case. He said it's supposed to be moored to a dock, a seawall, a boat lift, a davit. However, the pictures depict differently. I'm going to show the pictures to the defendant first. And for the record, we got these on the 27th, and these were taken 11:36 this afternoon. Not
Well-
showing what now?
Well, you can see that piling there, can't you?
I don't know what that is. That's hard to determine what that is. It's only a piece of it.
No,
sticking
I
out of
have
the
a
water.
better picture
Well,
since you
in any event, I
failed
just
to
want you
take
to
a good
identify this
picture.
as the rear of your property. Is this the rear of your property?
Yes, but you
Okay.
failed to take
Okay,
any
hold on,
pictures of the
sir.
pilings.
Hold on, sir. Is this the rear of your property, sir? That was taken today.
Yes, and here you
Okay.
see the piling and the line to the piling from the front of the boat. You can see it here again.
Okay, that's fine.
I have better photographs. Okay, if I may speak.
Let me see the photos first.
There's the photo of the rear property of the property that shows no seawall. And he's saying that there's a pylon sticking out on the, which would be the
south
left
end.
side of the photo, where he's anchored tied the boat to. It's like I don't know, it's a little piece of something sticking out of the water. I can't determine that as a pylon because it's only a small piece sticking out of
It's
the water.
fine, I have
But
better
it's not for me to go
pictures.
back and forth to determine. As I see it, as my reinspection on behalf of Officer Fitzel, there's no compliance.
Okay, may I speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, in this order to comply, I have a number of issues. First of all, the hearing date, the original hearing date is incorrectly dated. Your order was for $150 a day, and this has been updated $250 a day. And then there's something here about $500 a day. And also the order that you're gonna come and fix this if I don't fix it. I mean, I object on so many levels. Now, the last time I was here, everybody else would have been given 30 days just to try and comply. And I was in compliance. Now, the order states, all residential districts where boats are permitted to be moored in canals or waterways, all boats shall be moored to mooring piles, docks, boat lifts, boat davits, hoist, or similar mooring structures. Now, I have both a dock, and I have 3 pilings, and I have a number of sunk moorings, many sunk moorings. Now, I agree they are not visible, but the evidence of them is clearly visible where they attach to the boat. Now, I have several pictures. I'll start with this one. Now, all I've done is sleeve the pilings. This is from the property side towards the boat. All their pictures are from the water side, so they're not able to see them. That's a sleeved piling there. It's another sleeved piling. The boat is, and there's the other, I have another picture I'll show you. But there's another piling here. Now the boat is
You actually have to show that to her.
fore end
Sir,
to,
just show him the picture and then pass it forward so she can follow as you speak. Let's explain it.
Thank you. Okay, sir. I will listen.
These are very specific photographs of the end of the boat and the piling to which the front of the boat is attached.
Okay, go back and repeat what you just said to me for the record.
The last 2 pictures show the piling that's the south end of the property and the forward end of the boat. That's a concrete piling. It's sunk to bedrock. That holds the forward end of the boat. Okay, now,
I see 2. Which one is yours?
in the larger drawing, or in the larger photograph,
Okay. Mhm.
as featured from the land side,
Mhm.
you see 2 sleeved pilings. You see the large tubes sticking up on each end of the
Yes,
boat?
Yes.
Again, 2 pilings. Now the piling on your left has 2-inch straps. These are very strong straps holding the fore and aft of the sailboat.
Mhm.
And that's in addition to multiple other moorings in the water and on the land side. At this point, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cables in effect holding just that one boat in place. Now the larger craft is tied to its front end, to the concrete piling, which you saw, and to the aft end, which this is another closer picture of the aft end. I have a photo here of it connecting to the boat itself at the aft end. Well, that's also visible in the larger photo. Well, here. On the far right, you can see It runs from where the piling is up to the back end of the boat. Now, all of the inspector's viewings have been from the water side. These two large pilings are invisible, I mean, because they're trying to look through a big boat. And the other thing is the other piling, it's visible at all times, except when there's a hurricane, but it is visible even at high tide if you choose to look for it. There is a rope, well, the 2-inch strap attached to it. The boats are not going to move. The city is trying to pressure me to repair the seawall, and believe me, I want to repair the seawall. You don't know what it's like to try to get someone even to come and talk to you in this post-Irma era. And I don't have an easy seawall problem. I have a disaster area. Yes, I want to fix it. I'd be happy to meet with the city attorney and deal with this on a one-to-one basis.
All right, let me
But-
show the photographs. I'm sorry, I'll let you speak. Let me show the photographs to Officer Clark so he can take a look at them from your point of view, your perspective. And then he can tell me what he sees and if this is compliance.
Well, Special Magistrate, okay, thank you. I have found some more photos that depicts more than one boat. There's a sailboat too in question. I'd like to submit the photos for the record, first showing the defendant of a sailboat. Looks like it's tied to land, tied to the concrete slab for the pool enclosure structure. I can't determine what it is it's tied to besides that and a big slab of concrete on the ground.
I'm sorry, the inspector is unaware of the previous testimony and the diagrams I provided on the last occasion. I never denied there's a sailboat there. The sailboat is tied fore and aft to the piling structure, as just explained. All I need is one piling and each boat tied to that one piling to comply with this requirement here. I've shown 3 pilings. Each boat is tied fore and aft to pilings. In addition, in your thing where it says hoist or similar mooring structures, I have literally tons, with like 2,000 pounds per ton of structures in the water holding the boats in place. These are deep moorings with what effect is a large piece of steel and chain and cable leading to the boats. The boats were there being held in place during Hurricane Irma. They did not move. I mean, to me, that is proof enough. The fact that the court needs to make its own definitions about what a mooring is to exclude what I've done. The fact that I'm showing you photographs of pilings and there's a question of, oh, is there a piling? Your rules themselves say that there must be a piling. There's pilings. There's 3.
All right. Are these copies for the city, or do you need them
The
back?
city can have all my pictures if they like. I have the pictures. I mean, I
No,
can
this
show
is
you
this
everything,
is this is
but
enough.
There's many, many pictures.
Okay.
I don't know
I
those
need-
pictures.
There are pilings.
No,
I got enough pictures.
if he wants
I
to.
was trying to give you just the concise view.
I understand, sir. I understand.
I mean, here's another lovely photograph of a piling. I
I
don't know,
can see
they're
it.
gonna change the definition of piling now too, as opposed to a mooring?
All right. Give it to Officer Clark. I understand this is not your case. This is Officer Fitzell's case. If you can place the photographs in his file. I'm going to table this for 30 days.
I object. I have proven my case.
Yeah, because
It is
those-
not my fault that the
Looking at
Officer
this now,
Fitzel
those
is
are
not
not
here.
correct mooring piles. Those look like 2 pieces of PVC. I don't. It doesn't. It looks like. Is that PVC?
It's a sleeve around a wooden piling.
know about that one. I don't know if that's the correct materials or approved
There's
materials.
nothing in the code
to
about
be
what the piling is
used.
to be made of.
But yeah, table it because I don't want to get in depth with this case. But you did.
Again, I object.
You did.
I have been here present on 2 occasions. I have shown my proof. I have, in addition to these moorings, I have deep moorings which meet a naval definition. And the fact that this is a proceeding by and for the city, this is not, there's no reasonable means of appeal. You've controlled every aspect of this proceeding. You're not elected. I don't have a jury. You're depriving me of my civil rights to due process. The whole proceeding is absurd. And then you hope to deprive me of my property in the end, to go seize my boat? Is that the cure? No, the city themselves changed the rules about how the boats could be placed behind the property. And I had, more than a year ago, Mr. Fitzell objected to what I had because of the 2 boats. And then the city changed the rules and he stopped his objections. Now, if it was okay a year ago, why is it suddenly not okay today?
Okay.
Because the moorings were there, they're there now. The boats were there, they're there now. And it's been a year since his initial objection, which he overruled himself. And now all of a sudden, the city has come to beat up on me. You know, 3
Sir.
years ago, I came before the council with a bunch of Boy Scouts. I was the scoutmaster. We were here to see a council meeting because that was their requirement for the citizenship in the community merit badge. At that meeting, they were discussing the red light cameras. I'm a civil engineer. I know something about red light cameras. I spoke about the red light cameras. I simply pointed out the city was doing something incorrect because the times on the red light cameras were exceedingly fast. I explained the criteria for which the timing should be made. And the very next day, the exact next day, your Mr. Fitzell showed up at my home and wrote up 6 violations. This proceeding has been used as a means of harassment against me. I will not appeal this. I will go straight to the federal court and swear out a complaint for an ongoing criminal enterprise, because this has been a criminal enterprise to bully me. And further, I will sue this city in the state courts because you have cost me thousands of dollars.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Absolutely.
Carolyn Martin, Assistant City Attorney on behalf of the City of North Miami. As far as I understand, Mr. Fitzell received several complaints from several neighbors saying that there are life and safety issues. Mr. Fitzell went to this property to address those concerns that were received, again, I'm stressing, several neighbors who called the City of North Miami. I'm not done. Before this case started, the magistrate went through a full hearing. She explained the due process rights that everyone is entitled to, and she explained how to appeal that. Specifically in the code, chapter 21, if you were here to look, there's a full, an entire specific process that's spelled out in the code onto how to appeal this. If you have an issue with the magistrate's hearing, at the last setting, you can appeal it. At the last setting, the magistrate found this case to be in violation. She already made that determination. Today, we're simply here to decide whether or not there's compliance, and that is it. You have every right
The
to go ahead.
magistrate was
I'm not done,
ready.
sir. You have every right to go ahead and appeal the magistrate's hearing. Again, those rules, every part of that process is in the City of North Miami's code that can be found online.
Who prepares this document? Who is responsible for the errors in it?
Okay,
Or at
I've heard
least the
enough.
discrepancies
I
between
have
what was
heard
said
enough.
and what was printed.
Did you hear me?
Indeed, I did.
Okay. Again, if you disagree with my ruling, you had 30 days from the date of the execution of the order to file an appeal in the circuit court. Now, I've sat here and I have given you an opportunity to present your case. You've said that you are in compliance. The only thing that I've said, and this is not just to you, in whatever situation or issues you have with the city, feel free to take that up with the city. I am not a part of it. I have absolutely no idea as to what happened before you came before me. You feel as if you are being railroaded by the city. If that's how you feel, I hope that you're able to take that up with the city attorney or the council. You're free to do that. If you disagree with my ruling, sir, you can take this decision up to the circuit court and they will make a decision right on it.
Again, I
But
will
you're
not
coming
appeal to the
here and you're
circuit court.
insulting everyone here, including me.
I'm
And the
merely
only
stating the
thing that I
facts.
said, I wasn't,
Stating the facts.
sir,
I'm sorry you object to the facts,
sir,
but I am stating the facts.
again, all I said was that you have presented some new photographs that you stated that you are now in compliance. I said I was going to table this case so to give the officer an opportunity to go on the property and review what you have provided to us here today.
We are making
And-
a judgment on hearsay. Nobody has actually come and made a complaint. The officer had the opportunity to be here today, and he was not.
The
The
officer,
officer has lied to you on numerous occasions, and there's no consequence for his lies. I do feel railroaded. And I do understand you're paid by the city, you're appointed by the city, and there's your boss. Now,
who's my
how
boss?
do you expect me to feel about this?
Who's
When
my
this was being
boss?
done through the county, you were not getting the results you wanted. So you moved it back to
Who's
the
my
city.
boss? Who did
You're
you
not
say
paid
was my
by
boss?
the city attorney's office?
You said the city attorney's office is my boss?
You don't think so?
I know they're not.
Okay, well then, I suppose I'm in error. But if the city does not pay your salary, who does?
The city does pay my salary, but you
And
just
who
said that they
hired
are
you?
my boss.
Who hired you?
The city council.
Okay, well, very good. But you're still taking your marching orders from the city attorney.
No,
It's
sir,
quite
I don't.
unacceptable.
And I've had enough with you. Again, if you disagree with my order, sure, you are free to take it up with the circuit court.
As I said,
And
I have
file
no
an appeal.
intention of filing. I'm gonna go straight
I'm
to the
done.
state
I'm making
and
my
sue the
ruling. I
city.
will reset this for 30 days to give the officer an opportunity to go on your property and determine whether or not you are in compliance. And
Now-
that's my ruling. Good night.
Item number 21 and 22, Officer Rahima Golden, customer Jason James. Case number CEIVY 20180064 and CEPFY 20180065.
Item number?
21 and 22.
Sir, please state your full name and relationship to the property.
Jason James, I'm the property owner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
City of North Miami Co-Compliance Officer Rahima Golding. This property was originally cited on February 26, 2018. I have spoken with the lady who also lives on the premises and informed her that the vehicles that are on the property are not supposed to be parked on the front lawn, and also that the inoperable vehicle parked in the front also needed to be removed or moved in the back. She stated to me that it would have been done within 5 days, and as of yesterday, nothing has been done.
Okay. Do you have photographs of the cars?
Yes, I do.
Okay, show them to the property owner, please.
Sure.
Yeah? No, there ain't no over yeah. Last night.
Sir, are these your vehicles?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
Oh, first of all, I want to clarify the lady that she spoke with is my wife.
Okay.
And then I had a conversation with my wife, and now they're in the back.
They're in the back. Okay.
Yeah, they were. It did take me some time. It was my birthday around the time, and then we did go on a trip. And unfortunately, I do take full responsibility for not contacting the code enforcement officer. She has given me warnings in the past, and I've done my job as a resident to contact her and say, hey, what do I need to do to fix this? Unfortunately, this time I didn't. And so yesterday, I was able to move the two red vehicles. So that has to do, I believe, for case number 6, the one that ends with
65.
65.
Okay, what's going on with the other?
That
With
yes,
the
the
other
other
two.
vehicle, it's a 1989 Ford Mustang. I feel that it's important to say that because I have sentimental value with it. I've gotten warnings in the past. It's my first vehicle. I've owned it since I was 16, and I am in the process of finally having the money to restore it. And it isn't operable right now, and that there's no hiding that. But in the past, what I was able to come to an agreement with previous code enforcement officer, and I'm not sure it was
It was
you.
not me.
Yeah, that as long as I keep the tires filled up, and I keep it on the concrete, and make sure it's dusted and there's no leaves and everything on it, that it's okay. And so obviously it's not okay anymore, even though it's been there for many years. So I wanted to come here and see if it would be okay if I could maybe purchase a cover, because really I do not want to put it on the grass in the backyard. I don't feel like it's too unsightly, but if I get a good quality cover for it, I'm hoping that the city will be okay with it remaining to where it is until I can get it operational and be able to move it. To more, actually when it's operational, I guess I won't have to move it. I'm hoping I don't have to move it now.
Say it on the record. I don't.
Oh, you're waiting for me? Okay.
Yes.
well, I do not have a problem with that. So if he
Okay.
gets a cover for the vehicle, I think you should move it a little bit more towards the side of the house, underneath the, you have like a,
Yeah.
move it back, move it back towards the property, what do you call that? Not the property line, but
Yeah, I understand.
the setback.
May I purchase the cover, put it on, then show the officer and see if it looks okay, and then revisit the whole moving situation? Because that's why I have an electric car, and I actually park on the side, and that's where my charger is. So I
Okay,
feel
is
like,
that what I'm looking at here?
oh,
what
no,
is this
no,
here?
No,
That's
that's
a
a
mini
trailer.
camper. That's why I was
Yeah.
out of town. I was camping.
Okay. All right. So let me give you guys 30 days and work it out.
Okay.
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 And she's
Okay.
gonna double check to make sure those two red vehicles are
Oh,
not
I have
in the
pictures
front.
right here. She can go by.
Okay.
whenever.
And so if it all works out, then I won't have to see you back here on May 2nd.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sir.
Okay. I hope the rest of the night goes well for you.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Item number 23, Officer Ernst Baptiste, customer Jean Verrier. Case number CEGMP 20180054.
Good evening, sir. Please state your full name and relationship to the property.
Jean-Anthony Verrier.
Jean-Anthony Verrier, qui sont
Okay.
par rapport à Kayla.
Eh?
Kayla, qui sont par rapport à-
Owner.
I'm the owner.
All right, sir.
M'attendez bien après.
Ernst Baptiste, Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was opened on February 25th
Le 25 février.
for the roof that is covered with blue top.
Qui était gain brûla bleu sous lui.
I did my inspection today, took pictures.
Prend photo. C'est Kaiwa, ça? C'est la Kaiwa, ça?
Oui.
Yes.
Pas de problème, il y a là.
Ouais.
À mon tour.
Okay. Sir, is this your property?
C'est Kaiwaza? The photo.
Questa è un baghetto.
Yes, I
Yes.
believe so.
All right. Do you understand the violation,
Vous
sir?
comprenez qui c'est reproché ou qui violation liée? No.
No.
All right. The blue tarp
Pouvez là, bleu, sous que vous avez là.
that you currently have, what's going on with the roof?
I'm sorry.
I asked him what's going on with his roof. What's wrong with the roof?
Ça passe do Kaiwaza, ça passe qui problème ni?
C'est hurricane na quase.
The hurricane damaged it.
Hurricane Irma?
Isso por assurance?
The Helma?
Assurance?
I have insurance. I'm waiting for the insurance.
Okay.
Assurance.
I'm waiting for the insurance.
So it was damaged during Hurricane Irma?
C'est pendant le cyclone Irma.
Ouais, ouais,
Yes.
c'est cyclone na quase lui.
Yes.
All right. And you
Damaged by
filed a
Irma.
claim with your homeowner's insurance?
Pouvez faire un claim avec assurance ou?
Il gon claim mais assurance pas
Yes.
voulu entendre avec nous pour le barrer.
Oh, okay.
Parce
We filed a claim, but the insurance company has not is not
Settled with
willing
you
to
yet?
settle, to settle with us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have a claim pending.
Yes.
In the meantime, you put the tarp to
On y a
protect
là, pendant ce
the,
temps, vous mettez
I guess, the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Pour vous
Yo
protéger
te
de cas là.
yo te vin well c'est yo mette les pas moi mette les.
Audi put it there. The insurance put it. They,
Ad-
they
ad-
came.
adjuster.
The adjuster.
Okay.
Depuis en novembre mon chef.
November.
I give him
He needs
60 days.
time. I mean, the
Yeah.
insurance company it's dragging, it's
Yeah.
speaking to the mic.
Carolyn Martin on behalf of the City of North Miami, City Attorney's Office. Hurricane Irma happened in September. At this point, we are in April. So it's been almost 7 months. Is there any sort of evidence, proof that there's an open claim or a pending claim? that he has?
Sir, did you bring anything with you today that from the insurance company?
Avec assurance là.
From the insurance company?
Non pas comme ça.
No, I didn't know I had to. I didn't-
Nga la caille.
Yeah, I have documentation at home.
Toutes les sur la
I
caille.
have the letters.
All right. So, I think he's credible. I will, what do we do? It's
Give him time.
Dès qu'on aime la vie avec.
August. Okay. All right, sir. I'm gonna give you some
La
time
bon délai.
to deal with the insurance company. I'm gonna schedule your case for August. By then, when you come back here, I want you to bring documentation. Hopefully, it will be resolved. And if it is resolved, I want you to contact the code enforcement officer so he can come by and verify. And if it's verified, then he can take it off calendar. Okay? Do your best. Call the insurance company, trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Because the last thing you want, we're coming, when is hurricane season? Next month?
Ah, c'est ça m'a dit oui.
Oh my God. Yeah. Can you imagine? So, do your best and see what they'll do, because,
Beaucoup de me.
All right, sir.
Owen? Okay.
That's okay?
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.